incomplete pass over the middle.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Complete to the left. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Quick completion on the out. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, you get the completion, and now it's decision time for the head coach, right? This is a massive one, too. 4th and short on your own end of the field. What do you do?
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
This one's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Hester. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Run play with the quarterback. Loss of 4.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Wildcats. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Back to throw, it's Hester. Got his man down the middle. After that last completion, it's second down. Quarterback will keep it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Banks. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Mountaineers are marching down the field. Power football with the run. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Makes the grab almost to the first down that one. And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. The quick out. Touchdown, Northwestern. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense can give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They want to run it left here. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Back to pass, it's Hester. Quickly complete. Hard-hitting tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Mountaineers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He lobs one high down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Oh, what a cut! Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Reels it in down the left side. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hester. Under fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll send out the kicker here. Just drives it between the uprights.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page.
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of...
Deep shot for the end zone. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds this big tight end. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Oh, they're after him. Back open in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Wants to throw. It's Hester. Got a man. It's Banks. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rivera. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll go to the air. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Dropping back, it's Hester. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, West Virginia. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I absolutely love this play call. You still got a little bit of space while you're not too close to the goal line, where you can run your big tight end right up the middle of the field, run the post route, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
Room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brock. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, fourth and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down? Nope.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. There he goes. Touchdown, Northwestern. And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Coming out with it, it's Penn. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Scanning the field, it's Hester. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see the...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Almost took that one all the way back.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Rides the back and leads it. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Looking to pass. It's Hester. Here comes the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They get to him as he throws.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Handoff to the single running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.